All right. And so now I want to do a brief little overview of CHIF and chat. The 4-H Youth Development and SNAP-Ed are partnering for 2022 as a part of their health signature program. So 4-H has, along with us, will be using the Choose Health, Food, Fun, and Fitness curriculum. And CHIF, if you don't already know, was developed by Cornell University's Division of Nutritional Sciences in collaboration with Cornell Cooperative Extension's 4-H group, youth development program. And so this is just a really great opportunity for you to connect with your 4-H colleagues, our 4-H colleagues across the state. And there will definitely be more about that partnership at the training, but this is just an opportunity if you do have SNAP-Ed and 4-H want to come together, this can be a great opportunity for that connection. And so CHIF is, again, just a direct education curriculum, and it is designed for 8 to 12-year-olds that uses experiential learning, and it helps teach healthy eating and active play. And it's designed to be used in a variety of settings. And this is one reason that we went with this curriculum. And the goal of the curriculum is to really improve eating more fruits and vegetables, whole grains. We're going to be talking about consuming fewer sweetened beverages and high fat, high sugar foods, and then increasing that active play. But another exciting feature of this curriculum is the chat, which is Choose Health Action Teens, in which the teens are trained to co-teach the CHIF to the younger youth. And this is SNAP-Ed's new curriculum. And like we said before, so we are going to go ahead and just toss out that Show Me Nutrition. And we're going to be moving forward with this one. And it can be used in, like I said, a variety of settings. So those after school Boys and Girls Clubs, those in classroom types of situations. So whatever works best in your local unit. And then just as a reminder, the training for this curriculum will be held, and it's going to be held virtually on October 12th and 13th. And we're going to have two 2-hour sessions on both days. So it'll run from 9 to 11 and then 1 to 3 on both of those days.
Lisa, I don't think your slide advanced if you had one that had dates and times. There.
I'm moving it now. And so the dates and times of the training will be 9 to 11, like I said. And then if you want to know more about the chat program, that's between 3 and 4 on the last day. And then you should have received materials already. All curriculum materials were mailed to the local units. And then a copy of the Dairy Food Council model cards are there too. You should have gotten those. And then you'll need both of those things plus lesson 1 materials and supplies. You need to check that lesson 1 materials and supplies page for the details on what's included there for the training. So for the training, you'll need that copy of the food models, and then the empty sweetened drink containers, and then the lesson 1 materials and supplies. And then there also will be a few items like sugar and shortening for measuring sugar and sweetened drinks and fat and fast food items, things like that. But those are things that you will need for the training. So, and then I will stop there before we go to Sherilyn, but I'll stop sharing. So if there are any questions, I can see them in the chat. And I think that, and then Judy wanted to remind some people of some things after I stop. So Judy, if you have things.
Yeah, can everybody hear me? To get close. Okay, first of all, bookmark that new website because that's where all of the newest materials are. And second, on the ordering forms, please, since I have new students and for those students that will maybe come on, and even for those in the office, if I am not here, for those order forms, go into each lesson and order your items from each lesson. Don't send lesson 1 and then list everything. That's confusing for those that don't understand the order forms here in the office. So if you would, please take the time, go into each lesson and fill out the order form. That would be very helpful for students, and the others in the office, please. And that's about all I had, except for remind you, Civil Rights, October 15th.
Yeah, you may, if you, yeah, these students are still learning. And so you may not get all 6 lessons if that's what you want, if you only go through the first lesson to order everything for the curriculum. And so we just want you to be aware of that, but we will, you know, if we do have questions about your order, you'll be hearing from us. And then I think, were there any other questions in the chat that we need to clear up, or have they all been answered?
Lisa, I received a question about kind of the 7th and 8th grade population. What are you thinking for that population? Because Money for Foods for high school, CHF ends really at 6th grade.
Teen Cuisine.
And Teen Cuisine's for small groups. They were asking more about a big group. Could they bump down something?
5th and
Or 6th, 7th and 8th grade?
We can discuss this with each local unit, but yeah. And large groups, are you saying like, yeah, we'll just have to talk to each local unit individually. So, okay. My time is up, so I am going to hand it off to Sherilyn so that we stay on time. Thank you.
Thanks, Lisa.